Hey there, welcome to another deep dive. Today we're tackling a topic that's been generating a ton of buzz, artificial intelligence. You sent us some really interesting sources on this, and we're going to unpack them together, exploring how AI could reshape everything from the way we work to our very understanding of creativity and even human connection itself.
It's clear from the sources you've provided that AI is already changing our world in profound ways. It's not just about robots and science fiction anymore. It's about the very fabric of our daily lives.
Okay, so let's start with something we can all relate to, our jobs. This source actually suggests that instead of stealing our jobs, AI might actually help us do them better. It's like AI could become the ultimate teammate.
That's right. Instead of replacing humans entirely, the sources point towards AI taking over repetitive tasks. Think about those mundane tasks that eat up your time. Data entry, scheduling appointments, answering basic customer inquiries. AI can handle those things, freeing you up to focus on more strategic, creative, and interpersonal aspects of your work.
So it's less about humans versus robots and more about humans and robots working together. It's almost like AI could become a superpower for productivity.
Exactly. For example, the source mentions how AI is being used in financial analysis to identify trends and patterns that would take humans years to uncover. Imagine an AI that can sift through mountains of data and highlight hidden connections between consumer spending habits and economic downturns. That's the kind of insight that can lead to better business decisions.
It's like having a superpowered analyst by your side, giving you a competitive edge. But this shift does raise the question, what kind of skills will we need to thrive in this AI-powered workplace?
One key takeaway from this source is the importance of upskilling. As AI takes over routine tasks, we need to focus on developing skills that AI can't replicate. Things like critical thinking, creativity, and complex problem solving. Think of it as constantly updating your mental software to stay compatible with the rapidly evolving world of technology.
So it's not just about learning to code, it's about learning to think critically, to adapt and to collaborate effectively with AI systems. It almost makes you wonder if AI is pushing us to become more human, to focus on what makes us uniquely valuable.
Yeah.
And speaking of uniquely human traits, let's dive into the fascinating world of creativity. One source delves into the question of whether AI can truly be creative. I mean, we're seeing AI compose music, write poetry, even paint breathtaking landscapes. It's incredible.
It is. But while AI can mimic creative styles and generate impressive works, the sources also raise the question of authenticity. Can AI truly express emotions and experiences it hasn't lived?
Right. And what makes human creativity so compelling is often the story behind the art, the emotion that are poured into it, the unique perspective of the artist. It's like that human touch that gives art its soul.
That's a key distinction. The source describes AI tools like Midjourney and DALL-E, which learn to create by analyzing massive data sets of existing art and music. They identify patterns and styles, but can they truly capture the essence of human creativity without genuine emotions and lived experiences?
It's a fascinating paradox. On the one hand, we have AI creating art that rivals human creations. On the other hand, there's this question of whether it truly understands the meaning and emotions behind the art it's generating.
Mhm.
What do you think, as our listener, when you look at a piece of art, what makes it meaningful to you? Is it purely the technical skill, or is there something more intangible at play?
And that leads us to a really interesting question. If AI can create art that is technically impressive, can it also connect with us on an emotional level? Could it provide companionship, offer therapy, even form romantic connections? The sources suggest that this is already happening.
It's wild to think about, right? I mean, we're already seeing AI being used in therapy apps and chatbots
Hmm.
designed to provide emotional support. It's almost like having a digital friend who's always there to listen. But can AI truly understand and respond to our emotions in a way that feels genuine?
One source highlights the difference between AI simulating empathy and actually feeling it. While an AI chatbot might be able to offer comforting words or even mimic the tone of a supportive friend, can it truly grasp the nuances of human emotions and experiences?
It really makes you think about what it means to truly connect with someone, doesn't it?
It does.
But shifting gears a bit, let's talk about something that's been on my mind. The future of AI in humanity. Will AI ultimately replace us? Or is there a way for us to coexist and thrive together?
That's a question that's been debated by experts for years. Some fear a dystopian future where AI takes over and humans become obsolete. Others see AI as a tool that can enhance our lives and help us solve some of the world's most pressing problems. The sources you provided offer a more nuanced perspective. They suggest that the future of AI and humanity isn't about competition, but about collaboration.
So it's not about humans versus robots, but about humans and robots working together to create a better future. That's a more optimistic outlook.
Exactly. The sources highlight the potential for AI to augment our abilities and help us achieve things we could never do alone. Imagine AI working alongside doctors to diagnose diseases earlier and more accurately, or helping engineers design sustainable cities that are resilient to climate change.
That's incredible. It's like AI could become a force multiplier for human ingenuity, allowing us to tackle challenges that previously seemed insurmountable. But with all this talk about AI's potential, there's also a sense of caution in the sources. They raise concerns about the need for responsible development and ethical considerations.
That's a crucial point. As AI becomes more powerful and integrated into our lives, it's essential to ensure it's developed and used in a way that benefits humanity as a whole. The sources emphasize the importance of transparency, accountability, and fairness in AI systems.
So it's not just about building cool technology, it's about building technology that's aligned with our values and that serves the greater good. It almost feels like we're at a crossroads where the choices we make about AI today will have a ripple effect for generations to come.
That's a powerful way to put it. We're at a pivotal moment in history where we have the opportunity to shape the future of AI and ensure it's a future that we can all be proud of.
This deep dive has been a whirlwind of information and insights, and I'm sure our listener is feeling the same way. We've explored how AI could transform the way we work, redefine creativity, and even challenge our understanding of human connection. But what does it all mean? What are the key takeaways we should be pondering as we navigate this uncharted territory?
One takeaway that stands out to me is the importance of embracing change. AI is already transforming our world, and that pace of change is only going to accelerate in the years to come. Instead of resisting this change, we need to adapt, learn new skills, and be open to new possibilities.
It's like we're all on a learning journey figuring out how to navigate this new landscape, where AI is becoming increasingly intertwined with our lives.
And speaking of learning, another takeaway from the sources is the need for critical thinking. Absolutely. We can't just blindly accept everything we hear about AI. We need to question assumptions, evaluate evidence, and think critically about the potential benefits and risks of this technology.
So it's not just about understanding how AI works, but about understanding why it matters and what implications it has for our lives and society as a whole. It's like we all need to become informed citizens of this AI-powered world.
Another key takeaway that resonates with me is the importance of human agency. The future of AI isn't predetermined. It's something that we are actively shaping through our choices, our actions, and our values.
So it's not about AI taking over. It's about us deciding how we want to use this powerful technology and what kind of future we want to create with it. It's empowering to think that we have a say in how this all unfolds.
Exactly. And that leads us to a final takeaway that I think is particularly important for our listener to consider. We've talked a lot about the potential impact of AI on humanity, but what about the impact of humanity on AI?
That's a really thought-provoking question. It's like AI is a mirror reflecting back our own values and biases.
Precisely. As AI systems learn from the data we feed them, they also inherit our biases, both conscious and unconscious. So it's crucial to ask ourselves, what kind of world are we showing AI? Are we teaching it to value fairness, diversity, and inclusivity, or are we perpetuating existing inequalities and prejudices? The answers to these questions will shape the kind of AI we create and the impact it has on society.
It's a huge responsibility, isn't it? It's like we're not just building AI, we're shaping its very character.
And that character will in turn shape our world. The sources you provided emphasize the need for ongoing dialogue and collaboration between technologists, ethicists, policymakers, and the public to ensure AI is developed and used responsibly.
It sounds like it's going to take a collective effort to steer AI in the right direction. We all have a role to play in shaping this future.
Absolutely. It's not just about the people building AI. It's about all of us engaging in thoughtful conversations about the implications of this technology and advocating for its ethical development and use.
This deep dive has been a fascinating exploration of AI's potential and the challenges it presents. We've covered a lot of ground, from the impact on jobs and creativity to the complexities of human connection and the ethical dilemmas we face. I'm sure our listener is buzzing with thoughts and ideas right now.
It's been a truly thought-provoking conversation, and I hope it encourages our listener to continue exploring this topic and to engage in their own reflections and discussions about AI's role in their lives and in the world around them.
As we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave our listener with a final thought. AI is a powerful tool, but it's just that, a tool. The future of AI is not predetermined. It's something we are actively creating through our choices and actions.
It's a future full of potential, both for good and for bad, and ultimately the kind of future we create with AI will depend on the values we choose to prioritize and the actions we take today.
So as you continue to explore the world of AI, remember that you have a voice in shaping this future. Stay curious, stay engaged, and keep asking those tough questions.
Because the choices we make about AI today will have a profound impact on the world we create tomorrow.
That's it for this deep dive into the world of AI. We hope you found it insightful, engaging, and thought-provoking. Thanks for joining us on this journey.